me down and freak me out anymore. But just laugh and either go with it or change it. And that's life. Either go with the things that you can't change or change the things that you can. That's it. There's no sense to sit back and complain and whine. Put a smile on your face and keep going. They come to find out laughter and happiness add years to your life. And all that stressing takes years off your life. So what the hell you want to live? Laugh.
That's your laugh.
Laugh, Davis. I need to hear you laugh. Laugh.
Laugh Davis. Number one, you refer to me as Bay. Number two,
Oh,
okay.
laugh, baby. Oh, y'all listeners, y'all hear that laugh? I'm a little
Oh man, you should be. Yo, you know what's crazy? It's like I told you this. We've talked on the phone probably once or twice. I told her like it was an instance where I was coming from a open mic, and it was a bunch of dudes just by their car, and my car was parked. Right.
Oh my God. Well, welcome. Welcome everybody to Taking It to the Stream with your girl Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. My friend said that I need to shorten it up. So I just need to do a Brenda Brown, or I'm sorry, just the Chocolate Child. Excuse me, my voice is cracking because you know what I was doing right before I came here. All I'm saying is welcome everybody. You know what? I always think that I want to stay connected to the people who are around me because I get all Twitter pated. And as you guys know, if you look on my page or if you look in any video that I've done, my birthday is coming up. Yep, that's right. So just so y'all can see that my birthday is coming up June 24th, and we are getting ready to have big fun here in Vegas over at the Vegas Theater Company. Google it. When I say the names, that means they're Googleable. And that means I want you guys to know their names because they're really, really, really good people. I want to give it up for my intro video and shout out to my girl J Monet Just Laugh. Funny shit. Like funny shit, okay? Like funny shit. She is a funny lady, and I cannot wait to see her live on my stage on June 24th here in Vegas. It is going to be very, very, very exciting. It is going to be so exciting that I can't even stand it. And you guys just seen a snippet. That was like a minute. That was 1 minute, but it was a good minute. She is a very funny lady, and I cannot wait for her and Jamil Peterson and Sid Moore and Shaquan. I really can't wait for her. That is going to be super fun. David Green, just all of my Sauce in the City favorites. I cannot wait for them to get to Vegas. You guys are going to make this the best birthday party ever. The best birthday party ever a girl could have. And I am hoping that you all will be there to celebrate with me and hear the details of how you can do it. But check this out. You can also buy sponsored tickets. Okay. And so that is just meaning to say you are paying the ticket price for some amazing, upcoming comedian that's here in Vegas. Of course, a Sauce in the City family member. So you're not paying for strangers, okay? You're paying because there are some people that, I really would like to come, but I only have 10 birthday passes, and those 10 are of course for the people coming in, right? Like it would be kind of crazy for me to get them all the way here. The 10. Now, I didn't plan for, there's more coming, but I definitely planned for 10. So the others are, everybody has to have a ticket. And because it is my birthday party and I am not producing it all alone. Okay, wait a minute. This threw me off. Facebook user, hey Brenda, I hope you have an amazing birthday. Well, is this Shaquan? Is this? No, it can't be Shaquan because it says Facebook user still. and I am Shaquan's friend. Hey, this person that's on the screen right now, type your name in, because other than that, you're like, I don't know who you are. And even though I appreciate you tuning in, and I appreciate have an amazing birthday, I would love to know who I'm thanking. All right, but anywho, the birthday is going to be like off the chain and off the hook, but taking it to the stream is more about that. It is about the questions that I get asked on a daily basis, like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't. Okay, so what I do is I take it to the stream. I get people who inbox me questions. Shout out to GD Fenderson. G as in George, D as in dog, Fenderson. Thank you for submitting questions to me, because I don't know the answers, but I am damn sure down to get them from you guys. Oh, DJ Classic is in the house. Hey, you. Long time no see. Oh, man. Right on, DJ Classic, y'all. An amazing DJ, if I'm correct, doing things out of California. Absolutely. Hey, Comedy John, it's good to see you. I can never forget Comedy John. Oh, earlier episodes of Sauce in the City, you guys have to look them up. Comedy John is one of those comedians that definitely you have to hear, you have to experience it. Like no words can tell you how good he is. And I miss you. I know you've been sitting back from the comedy world, but I still miss you. I miss you. Now, back to these sponsor tickets. You guys can definitely purchase tickets for a Sauce in the City family member who will be here in Las Vegas. Shout out to GD Fenderson again, who purchased 2 tickets, so that deserving local talent that has been a part of the Sauce in the City brand will be able to get in and attend and take your place. Well, not take your place, because here's what it is about the sponsor tickets, you guys. Okay, so while I'm talking about this, let me put up this thing, right? So that y'all could have it on here. The sponsor tickets are also sponsoring somebody that's going to say your name. They have to say your name at least 10 times during the night. Okay, they have to work for these sponsor tickets, right? So if you pay for them to go, their job is to come to the event, and they have to represent your brand. They have to tell people who you are. So that's what the sponsor tickets are all about. And I really do like having that kind of thing to play with, because I think if you purchase someone a ticket to go somewhere, the least that they could do is say your name. Y'all, miss y'all too. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. All right, let's get down to the brass tacks of it all. You guys keep the comments coming in. I hate talking to myself, so make sure that you answer these questions. And again, the reason that I invite you guys here is definitely because I have to do some homework, and it's better doing homework with friends rather than by yourself. So comment on it. Make sure I'm not talking to myself. I'm looking for the next video like right now, because when I started naming off people, I'm going to go search for their videos on YouTube. Of course. So take the question that you see on the screen, and let me get back over here so I can read it to you. How about this question? Guns, rent, gas, or food? You can only control one. What do you want to control? Now, some people said guns, because if they had guns, they could control all the rest. So that's what we're dealing with at this moment, okay? So that is what we're dealing with. People who are saying that. So rent, I don't know about where you guys live, but out here where I'm at, rent is astronomical. It is through the ceiling. So I don't know. How about gas? Let me see. Gas is really expensive no matter where you go. No matter where you go and what you do, gas is expensive as all get out. So I don't know. Food is going up. They're saying that they're saying that it's getting like super expensive to not only to eat out, but to cook food in your own house is getting pretty expensive. So for all intents and purposes, I think I'm gonna go with You think I'm going to give it up that easy? I never give anything up that easy. Y'all make sure that y'all understand that. But I am going to play a video that I know that I am supposed to be watching because people send me things to my inbox. And I'm like, you know what? As soon as I get a chance, I am going to watch that. All right, here we go. Let's find something funky so that I can get some answers from you guys before I move on. Now, remember, you can only control one of these. Holy butt nap. We're not going to do that video. That woke me up like nobody's business. Let me try this one. This one look a little bit more tame. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! We came to let you know you can cross over now. You can cross over now. Ain't no life like this. Ain't no life like this. Ain't no life. Ain't no life like this. Ain't no life like this. Ain't no life. Ain't no life. Y'all gon' feel this. We gon' live this life. We gon' live it right. Not just talking but walking, cause we gon' live for Christ. We gon' hold it down. Stone cold, hold that ground. All my soldiers rise up. We give it to them now. That's how we do it now. We give it to them now. To them now. Do it now. We give it to them now. That's how we.
Okay, well, if that didn't dazzle your ears, I don't know what would. All right, so shout out to Katash and the gang over at UBS and TV. Guns, rent, gas, food, you can only control one. I think I'm definitely going with the guns, of course. If you guys know anything about my show, you know I'm going with the guns. Like, I'll pay sky high rent, I'll pay gas prices out the roof. Like, I will go out there and grow my own food if they would only do something about the guns. The guns, y'all. The guns. Okay. Is a woman that can't be controlled considered disrespectful? I told you guys I get asked all these weird kind of questions. Like, let's think about that. Can a woman who is a woman that can't be controlled considered disrespectful? Like, I guess, is it considered disrespectful of her to not listen to what he is saying, or he wants to do something one way and she's arguing with him, and so I guess you can become disrespectful. A lot of women, when you get us mad, it's about what that mouth do. Okay. And a lot of us have it, right? White, black, or indifferent. So for all intents and purposes, Yeah, you know what? I wasn't supposed to do a show today, but I'm doing it anyway. Anyway, so I think we can get disrespectful with our mouths, but is it disrespectful because you can't control us? Like, get the fuck out of here with that. Like, you shouldn't want to control. No human being should want to control another one. Okay, as simple as that. No human being, let's say it again, no human being should want to control another one. I think if you want to control people, I think you have bigger problems than this little show can settle. And so a woman that can't be controlled, like nobody should, that word should be stricken out of everybody's language. Because the minute that you're trying to control some people, then you definitely should reconsider where you are in life, right? So for all intents and purposes, I don't think it's considered disrespectful. I think it's a disrespectful question, actually. All right. What's the hardest thing you ever had to do in life? Oh, good question. Hardest thing I've ever had to do in life. Oh yeah. Okay. So the hardest thing that I've ever had to do in life is to give birth to my son. All I can tell y'all is he weighed 9 pounds, 1 ounce, and it was not a good situation. Okay, it was I see, I'm stuttering. That's how bad it was. It's causing me to literally stutter. My mind is literally glitching because it can't even recall the massive hurt that it was to pass his big body through my little bitty system at the time. I've been got big and small since then, but that's not the point. The point is how big he was. Holy crap. And, no shouts out go to Sunrise Hospital. They were terrible. They were terrible. Like, if I had to do it all over again, I might just try to keep them crossed until I got to the next hospital. But then again, it really, really, really hurt. And it was indeed the hardest thing that I have ever had to do in my life. When I got to be about 7 months pregnant, I realized that what had gone in was getting ready to come out. And I was like, oh Lord, what am I going to do with this? How am I going to get this out? I went into like suicide mission. It was crazy. It was literally kind of crazy. Okay. It was the hardest thing that I ever had to do in my life, was to give birth to that kid whose head almost tore up my soul. All right. We riot, then we're quiet. Name a productive way to move forward. This is always a really good question, and I always seem to miss it when I'm doing the show because there's nothing really super fun about it. But it's a question that I get asked all the time, like I know the answers, and I don't. I can't say that I do. But I can say this: we need to do more than what's being done. There needs to be more. Like, I know there's more. We are a talented people. We can figure this out. But I don't know. In my ways, they might say they're too strict. I'm just saying, I think every gun owner should have a dossier attached to their name to know what kind of weapons they're purchasing, how many rounds of ammunition, if they're getting any bulletproof vests, since they don't want to raise the age limit and they don't want to take these big, bad, horrible guns off the street. At least put a dossier on these gun owners, okay? Because it's okay for you to have a gun. Look, I come from a long line of gun-toting folks, okay? So guns are fine. And it's not guns that kill people. I get it. The access and the type of guns might not be the best plan. That just something tells me somebody has to wake up. You guys know I had somebody on my timeline. Hold on. I'm going to read this to you guys just because it was the way that I felt this morning when I saw something about where they are going with gun control these days. Okay, so just bear with me here and listen to my words, because I'm sure that most of you didn't get a chance to see it. I said, so get ready to be scared. When your kids go back to school next year, be afraid for their young lives, because the Republicans again bowed to the almighty NRA dollar. So when this happens again next year, by an 18 to 20-year-old with an even bigger gun than an AR-15, I want to hear the silence from the nation, because their blood is on y'all's hands. So parents, go ahead and start getting the so bad. So parents, go ahead and start getting that burial insurance for your children. I hear Amazon has a sale on cute shoes so you can identify your children after their bodies are disintegrated by guns and bullets built for military warfare, or at least I thought that's why they were built. Then buy that black dress, because they, Republicans in office, again, remember that because that's important. Because they, Republicans in office, again bowed to the NRA, and they don't care about you losing the kids they are trying to make you have to gun violence. From this moment on, I will cry no more tears for school shootings. I have no more to say or give. I will simply turn the page of the newspaper or the channel to the TV, because the nation we live in doesn't care, as they keep voting the people halting meaningful gun control laws into office. So if y'all like it, I love it. I'm just glad I'm not in the boat to have to send my child to school. My prayers out to future school shooting survivors. My prayers out to the families of future school shooting victims. And may God have mercy on the souls that stood by and let this go down. Yep, just giving them all out now so I can direct traffic to this post or this video at a later date. I'm glad that mental health services have been included, because y'all are gonna need it. I'm turning my mind off on this topic so that I can leave some resources for the rest. My son made it into adulthood, and I hope the rest of y'all with small children are that lucky. So that's how I felt about it this morning. Okay. And what happened is someone, I'll mention no names. You guys can go over to my page if you want to see who said it. But this one said, so sorry you feel that way about all of us. I will see my way out now. So again, I didn't say I felt that way about all Republicans. Okay. If you're a Republican, you have freedom just like I do and everybody else do. At current, we have the freedom to say it how we feel it and vote the way that we want to vote. And I have no problems with how and who you want to vote for, until there's 19 children that will never see their next birthday, until there are 2 teachers who will never get to teach another student, until you are talking about arming teachers with guns. Okay, so all of that was all the way good until that happened. Now that that's happened, it's not quite the same. Like, we're going to have to do a little bit better, people. You know, we can't just start doing what we should have done, years ago. We can't do that. Jonathan says, number 1, guns. You're in my corner, Jonathan. We need to build a coalition, even though you're in the UK. But you guys don't have as many mass shootings as we do here in America. No more shootings in my world. I'd have all the guns. Well, I mean, and you're such a loving person, I would probably trust you with all the guns, Jonathan. Like, I would send all the guns over Jonathan Stanley's house because I trust him unequivocally. I was on a show this morning. Shout out to the Roy Anthony show. I really love being over there. But they asked me about the question about gun control. Well, sort of about like the situation, not necessarily control, because we do have differing opinions, right? He's on one side, sort of, and I'm kind of on the other side. But I had no more to say this morning. I literally had no more to say this morning. All I know is that something needs to be done, and I don't think that this is a good solution, right? Y'all agree? Ohio passes bill that will allow teachers to carry guns inside of school. Teachers will only be required to Teachers will only be required to undergo 24 hours of training opposed to the normal 737 hours. Okay? So these people with a day of training is let loose in the school with your babies with a gun. And now, my son wasn't perfect when he was growing up. He had some issues. He had some stuff going on with his mind, but look at the people who are teachers. We are just now starting to have African-American teachers, other teachers in our school. Most of the teachers are white. Love my white people, love my white friends, love the ones that love me, love the ones that would never do anything to me. However, I don't trust a bunch of predominantly, all of these words insinuate a lot. With a gun, with 24 hours of training around my badass kid that might, have a bad day that day, might not be thinking. It's hard for me to think that the world cares about us when, the United States is continually, and when I say us, look at where I'm pointing, where the United States proves continually that the people that are in charge, it's not the United States her fault, as a total. It is the people that are running the United States that I think have gone stone cold cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I don't think putting guns in schools with teachers on their hips with our children that may just need a dose of Ritalin or Xanax or something, because kids can't get rambunctious. And I know I don't want a teacher, somebody who has control over my child, to have a weapon. That's not how I went to school, and that's now not how I'm seeing it, going down. Like, I'm just not seeing us do that kind of thing. And I'm sorry, everybody, but I want to get to fun stuff, but again, the world keeps dragging me backwards, to the stuff that is kind of crazy. I want to get out to the fun stuff, and I want to do fun stuff, and I want to talk about fun stuff, but then the world keeps driving me backwards, okay? It keeps bringing me back. Okay, so just so you guys know what the proposed gun legislations are, here is what is on the table set to be signed now. Allow juvenile records to be screened for buyers under age 21, expanding restrictions for those convicted of domestic violence, funding for red flag laws, school security and mental health programs. And this is what they call meaningful gun reform. Okay. I don't know who they think they are fooling, but I'm with Sunny Hostin. Check her out on The View. If you give somebody who's starving a glass of water, it's still just a glass of water. It's not anything of sustenance. They are trying. Please, people. And again, this will probably be the last show that I will talk about it, because I will take it out of my files. I will take it out of my lineup, and I won't even put it back on the show again. If you have people in your life who responded to you like this lady responded to me, who said, "So sorry you feel that way about all of us. I will see my way out now." Please do. Please do, and do not hesitate. If you believe that this right here is enough, and you don't like the fact that I don't think that this is enough, no, it's not. I don't think. I know this isn't enough. Okay, I know next year we are going to be singing the same sad song, but it's going to be about even more children and even more teachers, because you guys won't do the right thing. And if you don't think it's the right thing, and you think that I'm going to shut up from saying what the right thing is, you got me fucked up. So, young lady who decided to peace out from my list, deuces. And I hope it all works out for you. I really do. Deuces. Thank you for your friendship as long as I've had it. Deuces to you, because this is some messed up kind of stuff that we're going through right now, and I'm not trying to do it. And I've just had enough. I've had enough. I don't know about y'all, but I've had enough. Okay, wait. How about stop selling machine guns to kids? That would be great. How about we wait till they get to be 21 and then we do it? How about we do that? How about we just wait until they get to be 21 and then we start selling them? You know why? Because the gun manufacturers and the NRA would lose money, and they're more concerned about their money than they are about your children. Or your ass, or your own ass. They don't even care about your own ass. Love you right back, but I'm 100% with you on teachers not having guns. But unless the U.S. government decides to stop listening to the NRA, this will continue. You'll have nurses and doctors with guns, waiters with guns. Everybody has a gun. Who's winning? No one. Not even the people selling the guns, because their kids go to school too. Boy, what? I'm trying to tell you, Jonathan Stanley, Comedy John, is out here dropping the bomb. And as a retired, no, I don't think you're retired, Jonathan, but as a teacher himself, I do remember that part. Him being a teacher himself, he knows what he's talking about, even if he's over in the UK. I don't think guns... I don't think these are going to do anything. I think you're fooling yourself if you think that this is meaningful. I think everybody, not only me, but everybody is fooling themselves. Now let's have a little fun. How about this one? Try it or trash it. Okay, now let me set it up for you guys. Okay? We're on a desert island. We have been there for 3 days. I have fished my butt off. You have fished your butt off. And this is the only thing we have caught in 3 days. So Are you going to try it, or are you going to trash it? Now, remember, I caught this fish, so I'm thinking that I am saving our lives, and I run up to you with my little hair bow flopping in the wind, and I'm like, oh my God, look at what I caught. We ain't ate in 3 days. You gonna try it, or are you gonna trash it? I don't know. It looks creepy. I get it. It looks like something straight out of a horror movie. I understand. But remember, we are hungry. We don't have very many choices going on right now. So are you going to tell me that you are going to leave me by myself when it comes to trying this or trashing this? And while you guys are deciding, I got all quiet there for a minute because I was definitely trying to find what I was looking for, which is our next video, which is from someone that I just saw. He just popped up on my list, right? He popped up on my feed, and I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen him in so long. So I want to introduce you guys to
Take a look. It's not in the book.
the amazing Mont Griff. And this video comes like right on time. When I say right on time, I mean right on time. And while you guys answer this question, let's let's take a look at my friend Mont Griff. Hold on, I gotta put it all the way back. Oh, here we go.
Take a look. It's not in the book. It's bass head Terry class. Do 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 do. Ha ha. Hey, it's your boy. Ha, ha. Welcome to How to Be a Basshead 101. I'm your teacher today, Basshead Terry. Ha ha. Mr. Bass Head Terry. Ha ha. Hey. I'm gonna tell you kids today how to be a basshead salesman. Make sure you pay attention because your mom might get mad if you take everything out of her house. And this is the rules and regulations. Basshead salesman. Number 1, run the item. Number 2, take the item. Number 3, sell the item. And number 4, this is very important. Make sure you collect $15. $15 to get you a lot, something to put you somewhere out of your misery. You get the point. And then number 5, you find a nice spot. You do what you gotta do. Everybody listen. This is the first day of class. We're still in August. Today is Tuesday, the 31st. Tomorrow will be September the 1st. So make sure you come to class on time. I'm not playing no games. And listen, one of my kids drew me a picture over the summer, and I feel so happy. It makes me warm in my heart because Terry don't like to cry because I've been in the streets so long. But Kevin Moore wrote me a nice picture. I'm going to pull it down off the wall for y'all so you can see that he drew his dad saying bye to him. And he also asked his mom, is he coming back? I don't know. If you grew up in the hood, you should already know the answer. Put that back up there like that. And a lot of times, I don't really allow eating in my classroom. But around now, I'm feeling real famished. I've been running the streets all day, so it's time for me to give me a nice snack. You got to make sure you eat your vegetables and your fruit. See, this right here I found in the trash behind the food line. And it's a little busted open, but it ain't got no mold or brown spots. And they got a Disney princess on the front. So if you ever see a face with a Caucasian on it, it might be still fresh. Ooh, nice and smushy and gushy, just like my ladies. I don't like to eat a banana from the tip, because Baby Terry don't play no games like that. It's destruction. Y'all already know how it goes down. But we're going to get back to class. Leave that right there. And everybody in my class get a button that says got milk, okay? Because when you get done with my class, you'll get one of these caps.
And it might not be big enough for your head, but you know, your dad was one of those construction workers. He got that peanut head. You just gotta shove it on like that. I thought we was gonna have virtual class, so I got my new PC. They got this from the... It'll work once I charge it. You know what I mean? I only can reach out to the kids next door because I'm taking their Wi-Fi. I'm not gonna hold y'all up too long. But I'm gonna say we don't have no bathroom in my classroom, so I got these puppy pads. So all you gotta do is find a little corner of the room and get your little privacy. Make sure you get some toilet paper and wet it and put it on the window of the door like we're using Candy Hill. It's your boy Terry. We're teaching the 3 R's: reading, writing, and arithmetic. You gotta make sure you can count your $15 items. And make sure you cop some of my merch. It's going fast. It's your boy. All day $15 deals.
Oh my God. That is one of our friends, Mott Griff. I am looking for my people in the house to tell me if we're going to keep my kitchen open here. And are you guys going to try this or are you going to trash it? Weigh in, y'all. Let's see if we have any answers in the audience. We do. That dead fish looks like Jacob Rees Mogg. I'm not eating that crap. Come on, y'all. I need like at least one. I need one buyer. I just need one buyer. I need one person to purchase the fish. Okay. I need one of y'all out there before I have to shut my kitchen down. I need one of y'all out there to purchase the fish. It's not that bad. You haven't eaten in 3 days. You have not eaten in 3 days. Okay. In 3 whole days, you have not eaten. Okay. So do I have any takers? Look, there's 3 people tuning in. Also, if you guys could please like and share the video, that would be helpful too. If you like what I'm doing, this is my solo attempt. I usually don't think that I can do a whole show by myself. So if you like what you see and you like the look, you like the sound, and you like my fish, please go ahead and like and share the video, and let's comment on it because I need at least one person before I can move on. Come on, Jonathan. He says, nope, not doing it. I'll eat sand. I'm not eating a conservative Republicans in the and I'm not eating a conservative Republicans in the UK. Oh, Lord. Come on. Anybody? Is there anybody out there who will help a sister out? Because Comedy John is definitely not on my side. Okay, fine. I'll close my kitchen down, but that's fine. I'm not bringing nothing else to the table, at least in this episode. You guys can definitely find us on June 24th over at the Vegas Theater Company. And this is where you will be purchasing birthday tickets to June 24th. There's the information right there. Tickets are $25 or 2 for $30, which is a match ticket. So you can not only bring yourself, but you can bring somebody that you like, because it's definitely for daters. It is a date night out, and you guys shouldn't want to miss it. Fish head, roly-poly fish head, eat 'em up, yum. Hey, we got somebody in the house. We got a taker. Boom, boom, ching. Right on. Thank you. I get at least one person. Thank you, Facebook user. Okay, so thank you. I don't even, oh, wait, yes, I do know your name because you told me earlier. And I just have to scroll back through the comments because this is DJ Classic, and he is on my side. And I forgot because there is a Shaquan that comes up as a Facebook user sometimes. So Thank you, DJ Classic, for being my customer. I see you get a face flash for that. So you get me on the screen to say, mwah, 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 mwah. Big hugs and kisses, and thank you for being my friend and eating my fishes. See, that rhymed. Okay, y'all know I'm a bad Mamma Jamma because that rhymed. Who else be rhyming up on their show like I be rhyming up on my show? Huh? Tell me. Somebody tell me who be getting down with the rhymes like I be getting down with on my show. All right, so let's move it on. This was a super big debate on my page. So weigh in, y'all, on this one. Let me get that out the way so that I can read it to you. And let me go back to a station ID, which is this is Taking It to the Stream with your girl, Brenda Brown, a.k.a. the Chocolate Child. That would be me. You know, I am taking it to the stream, all these arguments that I be having on my page, because, you know, I do like to stir up, you know, stuff a little bit, like make us think, like get outside your box and think about it. People, use your head, you know, use the head, okay? Use your common sense. Like on this next topic. Why, bro, did you pivot the wrong way? Ryan Clark ignites heated debate after declaring Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson. People, this is a big fight. I don't even understand how he could even formulate his lips to say so. I love the emojis. Yeah, see, you guys can comment with emojis. So therefore, I am not even sure, like, how he could fix his lips to say this, to say that Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson, and then had the nerve to commence to argue about it on my page. It was crazy, you guys. It was like something that I have just never seen before. Like an all-out battle broke out on my page. And again, like I said, I won't tell you who said what. But because I don't want y'all to think that I'm lying, I am going to go to the actual comment where I put it on my page, and I am going to read you some of the things that people said. Okay? Y'all paying attention? So first we have, I love Chris Brown, but let's just not get ridiculous. First off, the only reason anyone is near his records, oh yeah, they not, but in case, it's only because he passed. Negro, come down to earth. The disrespect is uncanny. Another person said, are we talking about Michael? Whatever country on the planet he touched down in, both men and women would pass out. Jackson? Chris Brown is an idiot. Let's see. Nope, Chris is cool, but no title of pop all day. Oh my God, y'all burnt. No comparison. One has more styles than the other. So just that. I don't know. MJ can rap and get crunk. King of Pop member. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so he's on Chris Brown's side because he's saying, oh my God, y'all burnt. No comparison. One has more styles than the other. So just that. I don't know. MJ can rap and get crunk. King of Pop member. I don't know what he is talking about, but I'm thinking he's on Chris Brown's side. And if he is smoking definite crack. Okay, so he's smoking like definite crack. If that is saying what I think he is saying. Hold on, there was some more comments. I'm telling y'all, it got hot over on my page just about this title. No, not at all. Better actor, yes, but overall entertainer, hell no. There is no Chris Brown, Usher, or Bruno without Michael Jackson. Listen, there is no point at which CB is better than Mike, not Jackson. 5 Mike, Black Mike or Clear Mike. Mike could stand still on the stage for 10 minutes. Women and men were passing out. And never forget, Mike fired his music director on stage within his song, actually making it song lyrics. Oh my God. Can you guys believe that? So I do remember, now this has happened all since I posted it, but I do remember that there was someone who said yes. And I think that other guy that I just read was him. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson? Do you think Ryan Clark is correct on that? I think it's a disrespectful moment in life. But while you guys are answering, you know what I'm doing. Y'all know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. I don't know if y'all know what I'm doing, but I'm definitely doing it. And I'm glad that y'all don't know what I'm doing, because it's always cool to surprise y'all. And this is a video from someone. Let me find out what her name is. While y'all are answering this question, do y'all think Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson? Do you think this man has a standing point on hell? Do you think he has any point at all? Oh, that's what it is. Okay, hold on. I got a surprise for y'all. You know, I'm trying to tell you, I'm supposed to be watching these videos, and I gotta make sure that I get them as they come, okay? I got to make sure that I get them like the people tell me to get them, because if I don't get them and they tune into this show, I'm going to get in trouble. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't get in trouble. So this is Miss Sheila Jackson. She is another Sauce in the City favorite who would be trying to get to Vegas if I had told her in enough time. But I didn't tell her in enough time, but she left behind these badass videos, you know, just in case, because she did not want us to forget her. So while you guys are writing down your comments so that I'm not up here talking to myself, yeah, comment on it. Don't make me show y'all the video. I think I might have to, but after this one. Here we go.
I demand attention, y'all right. As y'all can see, people in the back. Hey, my riders, what's up? What's up? I'm riders back there. I was checking y'all out. Check this out. As y'all can see, oh, he done moved it.
Oh, wait. Okay.
I was on the poster. I usually have a slogan. I was on the, you know, that's me, the black woman right there, right? So I was hey, baby. I was on the poster, right? I usually have a slogan. I say, if I don't meet you there, I'll beat you there. Oh, y'all beat me here, huh? I'm not trying to be on black time. I'm trying to be on time. But check this out. Vegas is something else, huh? Vegas. They say what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? Right? Well, let me tell y'all this. I was here years ago. I met a man. I'm from out of state. He was from out of state. I met him in Vegas. When I left, his ass stayed. I said, I'll be there. What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? So I get back a couple of months later and notice I was pregnant. So I said, oh, shit. Oh, yeah. So what I did is I had the baby. Since it happened in Vegas, what did I do? I left his ass in Vegas. Huh? Hey, let me tell you something. They told me Vegas was the town that you do slots and machines. I guess I could come here and start treating this all right, right? I can start getting paid again, huh?
Yes.
Instead of getting paid, no mind. Huh? Okay? Let me tell y'all something. You know, as y'all can see, I'm a seasoned woman, right? I'm seasoned. I mean, salt, pepper, sugar, paprika, cayenne pepper, white pepper, black pepper, green pepper, all kind of pepper, right? So this man see me, he knows I got a lot of pep in my step and a lot of glide in my damn stride, right? So this man told me, he say, you know, he said, I want a young tenderoni. I said, you can't do nothing with this old macaroni. Then another man told me, I ain't never popped a cherry, but I want to pop a cherry. I say, hell, I ain't got the cherry, but I got the container. Can't eat it. Check this out. I had passed in. I had a boyfriend, right? So he said, oh, baby, I love you so much. So he brought me a present, right? Big old box. In the box, I opened it up, right? It was a dress. The dress was 2 sizes too small. Do it look like I'm a 2 or 4? More like a 12, 14. Okay? A dress 2 sizes too small. He said, read the card. The card said, motivation. I would like to see you in this one day. I said, oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you did not. So, me being the kind of person that I am, I went and I got him a present. And when I got him a present this time, listen and check this out. It was a big old China box, right? And so he had to open up a box, and he opened the box, he got medium. Then he got small. Then he got small. Then he got smaller. He said, what is that? I said, what it look like? He said, my Magnum extra large. I said, read your card. And say, I'd like to see you in this one day, right? Woo, 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 woo. Damn, am I that excited? I'm that excited, knocking over shit. Get it, girl, get it. Check that out. I check this out. Ooh, Lord, y'all not. Hey, I know I'm hot, but I'm burning up. That's what I tell most men. I know the fire went out, but the cold still hot. You know.
30 seconds, baby. I'm gonna start this song.
Okay, so check this out, right? Me and my boyfriend, we got into it, right? So woo, 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 woo. That the police, right? Police pulled me over. Police got out the car, he walked up. He said, what is your first name? I said, Sheila. He said, last name. I said, free to go. He said, Sheila, free to go. And hell, I took off. That's my time, y'all. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
I love her. I love her. I love her all day long, all night long. Sheila Jackson, you guys have got to see her in concert. Like, you listen, if you tune into the show, she sometimes comes by Sauce in the City and she regales us with stories and she tells us about all these funny things. She gives us 3 minutes of comedy. Like, the woman is a stage burner for sure. Like, I was looking at that video like, when did she come to Vegas? Like, and she didn't even say hi. And then I looked at it and it's an old video. So I have to remember people have come to Vegas, you know, before me. I have to remember that. So back to the topic at hand while I'm wetting my whistle here. Do you think Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson? Let's see. Love me some Sheila Jackson Murray. Oh, okay. Oh, you know her? Okay. I love her too. Love me some Sheila Jackson Murray. Yep, that is her. That is my girl. Oh, y'all don't have nothing to say on Michael Jackson and Chris Brown? Well, poopy doop on y'all. I guess because it is so ludicrous that somebody could even fix their face to say something like that you can't even answer that question. Or you might just be sitting back on your couch watching me on YouTube and waiting for me to give my opinion. And so if that is the case, I will go ahead and take you out of your misery. No, I don't think Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson. I don't really know if there ever will be one that was as great as Michael Jackson because of the time, the era, the of how it was. I don't think any artist living today, tomorrow, or beyond will get to the status of Michael Jackson, and not because they're not talented. So don't get me wrong. It's not because Chris Brown isn't talented and he doesn't know how to dance and, he knows how to throw a mean left hook, none of that stuff. All I'm saying is I don't think people will get to that kind they will ascend to that kind of stardom ever again. I think we lost our icons that was able to achieve that kind of iconic status. You know, I don't know who amongst these new people is going to become iconic like that. Even Beyonce still has people who, if she moves the wrong way, she would be in jeopardy of losing all that she has, right? That's why she's very careful. Kim Kardashian, you know, let me see who else. The Housewives franchise, you know, all of these things I don't ever think will get to the magnitude of where Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Prince, Luther Vandross, those kind of people, they will never hit that ascension because there's too much access these days. Remember, people acted like that about Michael Jackson because there was limited access. Like, if we caught up with Michael Jackson, it would have to be in the magazines, it would have to be on TV, you know, maybe TMZ caught him, or maybe, you know, one of the shows caught a picture or a glimpse of him. In today's world, there is too much access. So the tickets that used to fill up the stadium, no longer are people held captive to that, because we could just sit back and wait for the replay on YouTube for 99 cents. So all I'm saying is I don't think any artist will reach the ascension that Michael Jackson did, or Prince, or any of those people, because it's much different now. It's a lot of access. You know, you get people being able to just like reach through your screen and access you now. Now you don't have to wait. Thank you, whoever gave me the like or heart number 2. So thank you for that. Again, please share, please like, please care, because I do this because I want to stay connected to you guys. I really do feel that this is my time to bond with my audience, to make sure that y'all see me and I see you, so that you know that I'm not some weirdo hiding behind the stream, you know, like a lot of people are. They'd be like gang banging in the background. All right, I've never been politically correct, and I'm not starting now. Good play or no way? Weigh in, y'all. What do you think? Because I know a lot of people right now, especially in comedy, and they're like, I have never been a politically correct comedian, and I don't think I need to start now. What do you guys think? Do you think there needs to be a little bit more PC talk going on, or are you guys all down with the wild, wild west of it all? I don't know. About me, I don't think that people should just be able to say whatever they want to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it definitely should be it definitely should be a little bit different. It definitely should be a little bit different. Like, people should watch their mouth. You know, they should watch their mouth about what they are saying to people, or what people are hearing from them. And if you have control of the mic, I think you definitely need to be responsible. But I want to hear what you guys have to say. If somebody, you know, shows up to your show and they just unequivocally they just do not want to cooperate, what do you think? Oh, no way. This is the show that I just got off of this morning. Shout out. I just found this. Hold on.
It was an honor to work with Typhoon.
Okay, y'all, hold on. I just had him on my show. He is making the rounds, I tell you. He is like making the rounds. So this is the video that I'm going to show you guys while you go ahead and tap in and let me know what's what. You guys are going to enjoy this. Typhoon Panda and Roy Anthony on the Roy Anthony show. And I just got a chance to be on this show this morning, and it really is a great show. So check it out.
It was an honor to work with Thai food. I brought Thai food. I felt so confident in Thai food. We had a private birthday party for my mother. This is what I knew. It was that's one of the funny. I don't pay attention to other comedians' materials or nothing.
Yeah, me
I was just sitting there because I'm bringing up the entertainer since her son is a professional comedian himself. You know, I'm hosting this. But Thai food had everybody laughing so hard. That joke said, what you say, Jello with them pineapple? What you say, Jello with olives?
the olives in the Jello. Yeah, man. My aunt is still upset about that joke, man. She still be mad about
that Jello with olives in it, man. What flavor was the Jello Thai food?
Hey, it was green. Whatever flavor green is.
I think most black people refer green as apple. Apple flavored Jello with what type with what? I'm trying to picture with it being green olives. Please tell me it was green olives.
I have no clue. I just see black olives, brother. I don't. Hey.
Oh my God, bro.
I knew it wasn't right.
Oh my God. Well, do not miss the next one that is coming up with your girl on it, yours truly. I will be hanging out with the fellas and the lady, the fellas and the lady, and it is going to be a really good time. So what about this question? I've never been politically correct and I'm not starting now. Good play or no way? How about that? What is this? Gang banging in the background? Is there another website for that? Maybe. I you have to tell me. While you're making me choke, you'll have to tell me what you're talking about, Jonathan. I've never been politically correct and I'm not starting now. And for me, I've never been politically correct. But I have always spoken with tact and love in my voice. Like I've never tried to intentionally hurt somebody's feelings, or even when I say something, I'm always thinking of the best way to say it. So I'm not politically correct because God knows I stick my foot in my mouth more than I'm willing to admit to. But I'm definitely not going to get any more politically correct with my speaking than I am. Other people, the other side has to give a little bit too. So the people who get offended, right, by what you're saying, they have to meet you halfway. They have to let you know what's wrong. Like, I don't know if I'm hitting a trigger button for you. I don't know what politically correct is for every single thing that I'm thinking. What I do know is that I can be mindful of your feelings. I can actually think about you as a person and try to put it in the best terms that I can figure out. But if I slip up, there's no attacking me. And where I get this most at is the LGBTQIA community. Okay. I've been attacked by these, by some people, right? Because I was raised, of course, heterosexual. And I say, of course, because that is what was going on during my time in being, a little tot to now. It was man, woman, baby. That's how it happened. It wasn't, my world did not start to formulate with this other stuff until I, late 30s, actually. Late 30s, early 40s, okay? So I am still now trying to get the hang of it, but that does not mean that I'm going to throw everything that I think out the window because, another person thinks it's toxic or it's this or it's that or whatever. No, we're not doing that. We're not going to tear down everything that I know, love, and believe in because it's not hurting you. for your ideals of what you would like for me to think, feel, and believe. But the cool part is that I feel that everybody has a right to do, what they want, as long as it's not hurting someone else. Right? So whatever you do, whatever you eat, don't make me shit. I always look at the person inside, because I either like you or I don't like you. It's very simple. It's no in between. It's no back and forth. It's either I like you as a person or I don't like you as a person. So in essence, to this question, I've never been politically correct, and I'm not starting now. I think people out there who are on this question, I think good play, because there's no need in you starting the fake, phony, baloney stuff now. But I do think, however, that some of you guys could use a few lessons in tact, morality, kindness to people. I do think some of y'all could be taught a lesson or two in that whole plan. Let's see what y'all got to say. PC is great until it goes too far, and then it gets to a point where it stops us being able to relate to each other. Bingo! Look at Comedy John dropping the knowledge like nobody's business. Go on there and get on, Comedy John. Way to rock out. I love this answer. And I think that's where tact and politically correct separate. I think you can do a lot of what Comedy John is saying if you just have a little bit of tact. If you just have a little bit of tact, I really do think that we can avoid most things. Shout out to Lisa Wood, who is watching us in her living room, okay, on her TV. I'm doing this episode specifically for her, so shout out to her on YouTube. I got you, girlfriend. I love you. I can't wait till we get back together again Thursday. Actually, everybody who is tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, Thursday, it will be Sippin' Tea with Lisa D and her crazy guests, and we all just have a big old party over there, and she sings, and she plays instruments, and she's like super cool, and she definitely is not PC. Just in case y'all want to know, this one definitely is not PC. But because I brought her name up and I shouted her out, I want you guys to see who it is that I am talking about. And what I'm going to do is I am going to play the video because this is one that she loves over at the Verve.
One simple but brilliant trick to
and
cool your home in 90
this has gotten
seconds.
so popular. It's got an ad on it.
Stuffy rooms during
it got
summer.
A little ad.
This genius way
okay, I'm gonna skip that. And I am going to let you guys enjoy the tunes of Lisa D right after we find a new question for you guys to answer. All right. How about this one? Question: is having a healthy sex life overrated in marriage? Weigh in, y'all. What do you think? Do people put too much emphasis on having sex in marriage, like having an overactive sex life and all of that, or should they kind of be considering like inflation and war and all these other things? Or, is your sex life number one on your list? Here we go. Lisa Wood.
Who had been abused all her life. And sometimes that stuff comes back to haunt her. She can't sleep at night. But then she met somebody who make it all fade away.
I love my girl. Her music is so lammin' jammin'. Shout out to Lisa Divalicious in the house. I love her. She's sitting at home on her couch right now, and she is tuning in from YouTube. So I thought I would play that for you guys while I was waiting for you guys' answers over here on this subject. And Kill Harmon, shout out to you and thank you for tuning in and thank you for weighing in. He said, hell no, I'm a Scorpio. So what does that mean? Does that mean like super duper 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 sex drive? Does it mean like your sex life has to be like the first thing on your list? Let me just go ahead and say shout out to Patricia Warham for answering my tag. And this is just for you guys that I have tagged into this post. That means I wanted to see you. I had a person the other day. Let me fix my hair. That's just like, okay, what is it? Okay, there we go. I had someone on the feed the other day, and they were like, why did you tag me into this post? Motherfucker, because I wanted to see you. Of course. Like, I wanted you to, tag in if you were available so I could see you and talk to you. Like, why else the fuck would I tag you in a post? Okay. And so therefore I shout out to all of my guests. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is just, this is what I love to do. You have people that love to fish, you have people that love to swim and all this stuff. I love doing this, and I love doing it with you guys. So if I tagged you, it is because I wanted to see you. And hi, Patricia Warham. Thank you for tuning in. You guys can go ahead and say hello to me, and you guys can talk to me about these topics that you guys see on my page on a day-to-day basis. And then we could talk about y'all answers, because y'all have some crazy answers. Y'all, let's see. Again, Kill Harmon says, hell no, I'm a Scorpio. So that must mean, sex is at the top of the poll for him. And it has to be rated number 1. Let me see. DeCarlo Eason said, you already know I was tuned in. Oh, shout out to DeCarlo. Hey, DeCarlo. And yes, I think I do already know. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I got the immense pleasure of meeting you in person here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and you are simply amazing. But yeah, I kind of know what your answer would be to this question already, but you would definitely have to tell me so I could put it on the screen so I'm not putting words in your mouth or nothing. Saying, girl. Shout out to the amazing Lisa Wood. Yeah, she is amazing at the song, and she comes by the show every now and again to give us a little song and dance, and we love her for it. Hey, Lady B, what's up, Arkany Moore? Good to see you. Good to see you. Kill Harmon says not first, but top tier on the to-do list. That means if you ladies are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, it has to be number 1 on your list. And he does not think that having a healthy sex life is overrated in marriage. It's got to be on the not first, but top tier on the to-do list. So yeah, just thinking about that. Let's see. Arkany Moore, I don't think so, because I believe that's what married couples do. Hey, you might be right about that, Arkany. You might be right. Married couples do, that gives you the license to bump and grind. You're absolutely right about that. At least that's what the good book says, right? You have to be married to it first. Okay. Arkany Moore, at least that's what I heard, because I'm not married yet. Well, it's coming, Arkany. I can definitely say, my dear, you are an amazing man, first of all. So it is coming, and I better get my invite. That's all I got to say is I better get my invite to the wedding, because if I don't, my feelings are going to be hurt, and you are never going to hear the last of it, because first of all, you've never been on my show, and then I don't get an invite to the wedding. You've never been out to the show. I've never gotten to put my hands around you, and I'm a little jealous because we've been friends the longest out of anybody. Okay, now that I'm out of air, let's move on. Let's see. Never been married, but I imagine it's healthy to still want each other. Surely. I think so, I don't know if it's overrated. I mean, there's so many other things you got to worry about in marriage. There is so many other, you got to worry about where you're going to live, what you're going to eat. You got to worry about the kids or no kids or kids from another marriage or whatever. You have to worry about so many things that the pressures of sex to be put on top of it, I don't know. That's asking for a lot. Work, keep everything interesting. You got to clean, you got to do everything. You got to do literally everything. And then on top of it, then on the top of the list, because you done did everything else so that you don't get yelled at or so that the other person's not upset with you. And then you have to still roll over and perform. a sexual, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That seems a little hard to me. That seems like that would be something that I'd be like, I don't know. But you guys keep the comments rolling in, because this is the only way that I will learn about what it is that I am doing. Okay, so make sure that you phone it in or write it in, definitely. How about this one? On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard would it be to live without your cell phone? How hard do you think it would be to live without your cell phone? Simply by what I do, it would kill me. But I don't know about y'all. I don't know if y'all would be okay with it. Me, myself, personally, it would kill me. I would just lay down and I would die. So while you guys are checking that out, I'm going to bring up another video. And this one, because I think we just heard music. So now we're going to do some comedy, of course. Like, why wouldn't we be doing comedy? Like I said, I have to watch these videos anyway, so you guys are kind of like my company while I'm watching them, and so that I can look like I'm all know what I'm talking about and whatnot. So check this out from Comedian Gravedigger as you guys answer the question, or as you guys weigh in, y'all. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard would it be to live without your cell phone? Comedian Gravedigger, take it away.
East, come on, west, yeah. Dirty south, uptown. All my people up in here, if you feel this, put your hands in the air. East, come on, west, yeah. Dirty south, uptown. All my people up in here, if you feel this, put your hands in the air.
My boy from New York, he like, man, I ain't showing you this. You don't need this. I'm like, oh, Lord. He finna get beat to death out here. So the cop ain't there where he pull his gun out, slap my partner, slap me side the head. What is that? Slap it. My partner reached over in the glove compartment, got the driver license, registration, EBT card, child support check stub. Gave it to the cop. So the cop looked at it. Now I'm looking at the cop, gave it back to my partner. So I lean back. I think everything's goes. So I lean back. When you lean back, you tell your eyes ain't already closed. So I lean back. I see the cop walk around my car. I'm thinking he getting this stuff. He walked around my car. Tapped on my window. I ain't did nothing. So I rolled my window down. Without saying a word, cop slapped me. I said, what you got me for? He said, I'm giving you your wish. I'm like, what you talking about my wish? He said, I know how you brother with him. He said, see, if I just slapped him and let y'all go, you got about 3 miles down this highway and look at him and say, I wish that cop had slapped me out. I'm telling you, it's just so much. And I preach this everywhere I go. There is no difference between black people and white people. We just do different things. That's it. Everybody's the same. When you cut us bleed, we're the same. But animals know the difference between black people. They do. Now I'm going to give you an example. Now you let a white guy walk into a pet store. You know the pet store. When you walk in the pet store, all the puppies are right there in the window. White guy walking in the pet store, the puppies see him. Puppies go, whoa! Stacking on top of each other. Maybe. Because the puppies know if this white guy by him, he gonna go home, he gonna have airport, he gonna have his own room, a TV, he gonna get to go to the vet. Y'all know how white folks do puppies, right? They put their kid in go. Speaking in tongues. Because the parent knows if this white guy by him, he gonna have real bird seed, his own cage with fresh newspaper, water, a TV, his own room. That white guy still walks to the place, come up on the fish tank. Fish like, whoa, white guy. Cause the fish know if this white guy behind him, they gonna have a fresh fish tank, water gonna get changed every 4 hours. They had that background in there, they had that little scuba dive, y'all know that. They got pretty rocks in the bottom, real fish food, and a pump. They keep the water temperature right. Now you let a brother walk into a fish shop, which is a joke in itself. You see a black man in a pet shop, that means he's either working there or he's making a good living. Because we ain't got no puppies. Black people, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no puppies. What we do? Wait till this monster dog has to come down the street. And then we gonna go get one of them, right? We might well tell the truth. And then what we gonna do? We gonna put that, I don't care, I got a friend right now with a toy poodle chained in the backyard. And the black guy walking to the back shop and the puppy seeing the puppy's like, oh Lord. Oh, y'all call. Act like you got this nipple. And they got that one lookout puppy. Is it still out? Yeah, keep calling. So the puppy knows if the brother take him home, well, one, he gonna eat what? What we just finished for dinner. He ain't gonna never see a vet. The only vet he sees is the one we passed by on the way taking him home. He ain't gonna get his own room. That ain't gonna be good. He gonna be in the backyard. Now the brother still walking through the pet, they'll come up on the parent. The parent's like, oh Lord. The parent just flipped upside down on his bird. Because the parent knows that if we take him home, and you know how we do on Friday and Saturday night, we're gonna get drunk, play bid with our partners and stuff, and we get up, and then we got this parent sitting over here, right? Now we open the refrigerator, we got our boys over there, and they ate up everything all day. As soon as they open the refrigerator, ain't no food in there, what we do? Somebody boils some water. Because the parent to us ain't nothing but an expensive chicken. Now the brother still walking through the pet store, come up on the fish tank, fish like, oh Lord. Floating on top. Because the fish know. Now that we will buy a fish tank. Walmart got them on sale. We will buy goldfish because you get 200 of them for $1. But we ain't gonna get them pretty rocks. What we gonna do? Go out in the driveway, throw some of them rocks in there. They ain't gonna get that background, and they damn sure ain't gonna get that pump, because that pump is what? Electricity. And what? Our electric bill is already this high anyway, right? We can get some of those goldfish. They don't bend into that water turn what? Green. You got your goldfish in there floating around with a flashlight. With a little oxygen tank on their back. But I always tell you a joke before I get out of here. I'm telling you a joke. Y'all take this to work. Y'all take this to work. It's just a joke. Old man, 75 years old, goes to the doctor. Doctor look at him. You are perfect. Gave you a good physical. You good looking good. But what I gotta do, I gotta give you this job. I want you to go home and get me a semen sample. That's what? Yeah. Get it up. Take the job home. Give me a semen sample. The man goes home. Comes back the next day. Jar empty. Doc said, how come you ain't give me a semen sample? He said, Doc. He said, I tried with my right hand. I tried with my left hand. Gave it to my wife. She tried with her right hand. She tried with her left hand. We called the neighbor over, Adrian. She tried with her right hand. And she tried with her left hand. She even put it between her knees. And Doc, could none of us get the top off of that job. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Grave Digger. Y'all have a good night. All right.
I done muted myself. Sorry, that was comedian Grave Digger. I'm so excited. I'm so comedy spoiled to get to have these great people that come across my screen. And I have only been doing this comedy stuff for about 2 to 3 years, actually 3 years now. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and we got an answer from somebody in the comment section. 10, that would suck if you didn't have my phone, or if I didn't have my phone, I couldn't play WhatsApp with my son. That would suck. Any parent in the house will agree, but only until they get to the nasty age. Bless me, sorry. Oh boy. That's one thing about these live shows, I tell you. You don't know what's coming. You don't know when it's coming. You don't know how hard it's going to come. And but of course, I think it would be a number 10 for me without my phone, because I would be really hurt. Because I'd be hurting if I didn't have my phone, because I couldn't do this with you guys. I couldn't be on here, and I couldn't be on the go and be doing it. So therefore, I think it's like it would suck, a number 10. I think I'm with you, Jonathan. Okay, so here's what I was telling you guys about. Birthday countdown day number 11. Check out my days of, I guess, what can I call this? Being a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, kind of wanting to be. So shout out to my birthday while y'all are answering this question. Let's see. Arkany Morris says, yes, nowadays it would be hard to be without my phone, especially with my information on it. Amen. Like I couldn't do it. Like I'd be so unhappy without my telephone. Yes, you guys, come on down to, while I'm doing this, I guess I should change this part, because tickets are definitely on sale, and here's where you guys can find them. They are $25, which is a bargain for my very first birthday party ever. You guys can sponsor tickets, which is you guys can pay for tickets that local Sauce in the City family could use to get into the event so that they could come and tickle our funny bone. This will be streamed live on Roku. I just have to make sure that I get over there to UBS and TV with Katash and see what I could do to make sure that I can fill in the spot. All right, so tonight over at that venue, let me be really careful about this. All right, so the Marsha Warfield Book of Marsha is tonight. I have been invited over, and the reason that I'm showing you guys this is A, because she's dope, B, I was invited, but C, because it has the same address as as our venue, because it is the same space. So it is at the Vegas Theater Company, 1025 South 1st Street, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89101. So if you guys want to come out, everybody is welcome to come. I heard that it is an open door invitation. So if you guys want to come out, just let me know. Get at me in my inbox. The tickets are free to go and see her in this very special production, and basically it's where she's perfecting her routine, so she's practicing so that she can really do it over in California and tape it for her special. I really love this flyer, so get it, Marsha Warfield. Like, I really love how this flyer looks. It is fire. Like, I have to think about what I'm going to do with mine, because I definitely need to get myself a flyer out there. Like, all right. So there's the address. I'm going to be here tonight, but more importantly, June 24th is my birthday. Okay. June 24th is this girl's birthday. And let me see, where did the picture go? Okay, I was trying to emphasize, and then it didn't emphasize. Okay, here we go. So it's my birthday, June 24th. And if you guys want to see a precursor of what our digs are going to look like. You guys can tune in on my page tonight. I'm pretty sure I will be Facebook living it for you guys, just so that you can see it live in the theater for the Marsha Warfield Book of Marsha tour. So make sure, if you guys want to get down to that. Next up, I got a shout out to my girls, right? House Divas of Comedy every Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You guys can join up with me and the ladies as we take you behind the oohs, the ahs, and the ha-has of women in comedy. Everything just ain't always funny. Everything just isn't always that funny. So this week, congratulations to the ladies that you see on the screen. From left to right, that's going to be me up there with the hair bow. Shout out to myself. That's right. Henny B. Hey, girl. Hey. Cherokee Angie. My girl, she was doing it on location, so she dope. Comedian Mantrice, what's up, girl? Turn up, turn up. Lisa Wood, you guys have seen some of her music tonight. Carol Johnson, killing it out in the California area, out at Flappers stage, and just making a move on women's comedy for real. Then we have Virginia Diaz Hoppa on the screen, and I love her. Shout out to Brian Nayrib. So shout out to these ladies, because us together, ladies, we made 445 impressions since we did this video, and you guys know when we did it, Saturday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, if you guys want to tune in. Also, we do a 30-minute green room, and then we go live. So when I say 3 o'clock, I really mean 3:30. Anyway, if y'all been hanging with me long enough, y'all know this. All right, so shout out to you guys, and we reached 429 people out of the 445 impressions that we made here on Facebook. So shout out to the 429 people that we reached. We hope that you will continue to tune in and at least like the damn video. Like, share, comment. It'll help. I promise. That's a sexy picture of me too. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Arkany. You make me blush. You do. Marsha's a legend. Yes, she is. And I will get to go back and see her. Compliments of Ian Rainier and Fun Day Comedy. I'll get to go out and see her yet again tonight. But I'm really just going so that I can see the venue again and so that you guys can see it. All right, so Complex Magazine says A$AP Rocky on rap being stuck in a state of adolescence since the rise of the internet. Now, this is really weird that he said this, because I think he is being so truthful about this. Let me read to you what was written, because this time I thought it was so important that I actually made a copy of his quote. He says, rap is in its adolescence and has been stuck there since Soulja Boy. Rocky told Gerard, really? It's been stuck there since y'all took over, really. When asked about growing older as an artist, before everybody looked 35 and up, when Lil Wayne and Jay-Z and T.I. and Jeezy and Ross was on, I think he's got a lot to learn. Fellas, if y'all listening or even see this video, I think y'all need to tap in to what this one is saying, to A$AP Rocky, because he being like a little disrespectful. Okay, so and Jeezy and Ross was on, rappers looked old. Like we had Lil Bow Wow and that was it. That all changed with the internet and self-releasing. Now rap is stuck in this braggadocious adolescent space. It's not as mature. Negro, don't you know? Hold on. Let me come to the screen. A$AP Rocky, if you're listening to this, or if you ever get a chance to listen to this, Negro, you are the reason, you and people like you are the reason that hip hop itself is stuck in the time warp machine, and rap is stuck in infancy because it has nowhere to go. All of you guys are the same. If you've seen one little bootsy wootsy, you've seen them all. There's not one of you that's better than the other one. You know, at least when you had people like Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Dre, Ice Cube, Ice-T, there was 2 Ices in our universe and we knew which one was which. You know, when you had the you know, back in the day, when you had the iconic LL Cool J's, the Run DMCs, they had character and personality, and something that you young rappers don't have. You don't want to find it. I mean, because you probably do have it. You're just not trying to find it. You know, you all sound the same. You all look the same. You all rap about the same shit. Like, listen, it's stuck in its infancy because of people like you about growing older in rap. So you need to step off some of those people who have made a way for you, ASAP Rocky, talking about Jay-Z and them looking all old. No, you know what they were looking like? Billions, baby. Okay, so don't get it twisted, ASAP Rocky. Rap is stuck in its infancy because you guys could not pull the weight where people like Dr. Dre and Ice Cube and Tupac and Biggie and Lil' Kim and Salt and Pepper, you guys could not pull the weight of the icons. So let's not get it twisted, my boy. All right, next up, Shadow and Act. 23 hours ago says ROA, Marlo Hampton slams Kenya Moore and Candy Burris and calls them whores. And she did. Yes, she did. I seen her do this on the Andy Cohen show. If you guys don't watch the Bravo network, I get it. But you can Google it because I'm pretty sure that it made it to YouTube, because she definitely called. And the question was, who do you think is a bigger whore? So I really don't think it was her fault that she called them a whore, because that was the question. So if Marlo Hampton, or I'm sorry, if Kenya and Candy want to get angry with somebody, get angry with the white man. Don't fight amongst yourselves. Get mad at Andy Cohen, because that was the question. Who did she think was the bigger hoe out of you, Candy, and you, Kenya? So Marlo just simply answered the question, and she called y'all both hoes. And if I was y'all, I would not get mad at her because she simply answered the question. I would get mad at Andy Cohen, who set he set her up to call y'all a hoe. And so what else could she do but call y'all a hoe? I'm just saying. Oh, I want to make sure that I get around to this. Shout out to Steph Curry and the Warriors for taking it home last night from the Celtics. That's right. Look at the game, y'all. Look at the game. And actually, I think I have a highlight. I think I can actually bring up a highlight from the game for those of you who did not get a chance to see it, because I wanted to make sure that I made a big old thing about Steph Curry winning, because he's my man in my dreams. He done took over after Michael Jackson and LL Cool J. So now he's my new husband. Because first it was Michael until LL Cool J did the I'm Bad video and showed off his muscles. And then I was like, ooh, okay. I think I might be tripping on this one. I think I might be tripping. So for all intents and purposes, let me go ahead and shout out my man's assist over there. My man's assist. Okay. Y'all need to know that this is my man's assist. And what better way to pay homage than to play a video? So let me see if I can get this cued. Let me see. Oh, it's going to make me watch this shit for 15 seconds, okay? It is going to make me watch it because they're like, you want to watch this nigga so bad, you will watch these 15 seconds of Farmer's State if you want to see this game. And you know what? They are absolutely correct. I will indeed hold on all of that time just so that I can watch this, because he's kind of dopalicious, and I think it is high time that he received his kudo points. So here you go for all you sports fans in the house. I am going to leave out on this with this video and see if you guys can't take some pride in the Golden State Warriors kicking the Celtics' butt. So take this, Thai Food Panda, because I think I asked you who you wanted to win, and I think you said the Celtics. So here, my dude, take this. But before I play this video, I'm just going to tell you guys, it has been awesome hanging out with you guys for this amount of time. I think we have connected, we have bonded, we have said we love you to each other. We are all the way down. I think I'm caught up on the comments. I remember when I was growing up, you had to earn respect in the hip hop game. Also, there was certain things you did not do or say, and you better not start no fight. Amen. Because everybody was not coming to your rescue. Okay, everybody was not your personal security guards for you to go out there and run your mouth. If you shot off, you got beat up and nobody came to your rescue. The rap game is in its infancy, like I said, because these people have no idea what character, style, rap is not stylized these days. The only thing that differentiates is the women in rap these days. And the only reason that they are different is because they take some kind of pride in their appearance. They take some kind of pride, some kind of effort in how they look and how they're going out there. The men in rap these days, all the gold chains, the gold teeth, the gold hair, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They all look like damn near like they're homeless with just a lot of jewelry on. So the reason that rap is in its infancy is because you guys don't know, ASAP Rocky, about style. You don't know about panache, about ta-da, I don't know. Somehow in your head, you forgot to do the ta-da part. Okay, so that's why rap is where it is and where it will continue to be. Is because y'all have no flair. You have no style. You have stylists. You have people who tell you what to wear, but you have no style. Michael Jackson told his stylist what the fuck he wanted to wear. LL Cool J told his stylist what the fuck he wanted to look like. Okay, he didn't just go and I have nothing, so just help me out. You guys nowadays, you are from a box. You are, you are exactly what you fought so hard to be against. You are the exact thing. Because you guys remember back in the 80s and the 90s when they were complaining that all the record labels were just putting out all of these fake artists, basically building artists like they did Britney Spears. They just kind of put her together. They were fighting so hard against that, and now they're independent artists, and now they have their own, control of their records, their release and everything, and they are still popping out the box as carbon copies of one another. I swear to God, if you learned about Little 1 or Little 2, that's why they say everybody stole from not Little Kim, but was it Little Kim? No, not Little Kim. I got Little Kim on the break. Maybe it was Little Kim. Everybody was saying that all the women who are coming forth, Cardi B, Meg the Stallion, yada, 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 were biting kind of off of Little Kim and Foxy Brown back in their days. And why? It's because nobody can figure out anything else unique to come up with. Now everybody just looks like everybody because everybody uses the same stylist. Did you guys ever think about that? If you all use the same stylist, how the fuck do you expect to look different? All of y'all look the same. All of y'all are the same. You are the same after your ancestors, which is the people who came out of like Motown, Atlantic Records, and all these big conglomerates. They fought for you guys to be independent and hold on to your own music, just almost like slavery, right? Okay, they fought for you to do all of this stuff, for you to just go back and be cookie cutters like the big record machines want you to be. Find some individuality, all of you. And I probably promise you, not probably, I promise you things will turn out different. If you are who you are and stop being carbon copies of one another, I think y'all can break the, I think you could break it open. And Arkany Moore, you would have to send that to, or Jonathan, you would have to send that to my inbox, sweetie, and then I could get it. Because he put a video in right here. This is totally C-rated, by the way, LOL, and he put a YouTube link in here. Okay, you know what, Jonathan? I would be so happy to play this, my dear, on the next episode because I have got to get out of here, and I promised to leave you guys with some sports, and so I want to leave a little time for that. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. Please like, please share, please tell your friends. If they want a good community show, you know, a community talk show, I think that's what this is. This is a community talk show, and I don't think other people really have it because, A, they don't really know y'all. Right? They don't really know their public. Like I literally really know you guys. Either I've been live on stream with you guys have participated on my page, or you have been on my show, or you have been at my show. Either way, I think what we have is super special because I know you guys, and you guys have gotten the opportunity and taken it, which I thank you, by the way, of getting to know me. And for that, I will be eternally grateful. You guys are the bomb.com. And if you want me to check out your videos, please inbox them to me. And they too can be on this show that I have taken the name off of, but there we go. Taking it to the stream with Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. I bring all disputes on my page to the screen. I bring all the music that's in my inbox to the stream. I bring all my problems and worries to the stream. And I bring all the questions, weird or not, that people ask me. I bring them to the stream because I love you guys, and I love to hear, you know, how you feel about things, because I'm not the only one in the world to have feelings. So again, like, share, comment. You guys have been doing so amazing on the comments, and I'm going to get back to some of them. I promise. You know, I want to make sure that I answer everybody back. Thanks for the 6 likes and hearts. Keep it coming. Please, please, please keep it coming. Thank you to the 3 faithful people who've been here with me all along. And I believe that is Jonathan, Stanley, Comedy John, Arkany Moore. I know my boys never leave me by myself. And let me see if I can guess who's the 3rd one. Probably Kill Harmon. So thank you guys. And if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments later. I'm going to leave you with this sports, and get at me. Put your links in my YouTube, and I mean, Lord, put your links in my inbox on Messenger, and I will be happy to get back to them or to put them on the show. Here we go. Let's watch some b-ball.
All the positive suggestions by so many. Listen to your coaches, your teammates, but most importantly, trust yourself and your work.
Thompson on Jaylen Brown. Brown fakes, fires, jumper's good. Lost it momentarily. 5 on the 24. Smart drives down a lane, running layup. Doesn't get it to go. Williams tip misses. Green with the quick outlet. Here comes Curry. Curry going coast to coast. Lays it up and in. Williams has been invaluable, really, at both ends. Doesn't score a lot of points, but his presence makes a big difference. Draymond Green lays it up and in.
I just think when you're a star, you run back, you try to block the shot, but you don't foul unnecessarily.
Wiggins makes his move, falling away. Jumper's good.
Klay Thompson is bleeding at his mouth. A lot of blood right now. Gonna have to take a look at that.
Oh, what a fake from Draymond Green. Timeout Boston.
Uh-oh.
Some compromising information.
And with that, that's about as much sports as they're going to let us have on this episode. And I love you guys and thank you so much for tuning in. We are out of here. Stay tuned to the next episode, which is Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for your next installment of Sauced in the City, 9 o'clock Magic Hour +1 party, where we catch up with our comedic cast and their illustrious +1s. It is always a good time, always funny, always just fabulous, and I love every one of you guys that show up. It's always a good time. And with that, this is Taking It to the Stream with Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child, and I'm taking it to the stream. Taking it to the stream. Taking it to the stream. See you guys later. Thank you for tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. Don't worry. Be happy. Like that. That makes me very happy. I'm out of here.